Across the UK, something big is happening. The turmoil of the last 18 months has made millions of people want to rip up the rulebook and change their lives forever. It's made people see that life is short and want to build new lives around the things they love.
This is living.
Lives with better balance.
I'm like so grateful for the way that I live. I literally wake up and I just like thank the universe.
Beautiful.
Lives closer to nature.
Just saving the planet.
Not on our own.
No.
Lives where dreams are followed.
I always felt like we were meant to go on adventures.
But where do you begin when you want to change everything?
We say we're getting a huge amount of freedom, but a huge amount of risk.
I'm Sophie Morgan, and I'm travelling all over the country to meet people who've already decided to make that change and live their lives on their own terms.
I used to have an hour-and-a-half drive to work, so this is quite nice that my walk to work is about 20 seconds.
Like so many people, I found the past year really tough. On top of everything else, medical complications meant I was confined to my bed for 2 months. It made me think hard about what I want from life. Thousands of us are feeling the same way. We are looking for something different, something new. I'm on my way to meet people who have already followed that feeling. Some of them are well established in their new lives, but others are just about to set sail. Literally. I'm in Cornwall to meet Bryn and Jade, currently moored up in Falmouth and about to embark on a new life, living at sea. On the face of it, it's a life they could never afford.
The concept of boats, it seems like the world for the rich and the famous. It doesn't feel very affordable, it doesn't feel very accessible. Hello!
Hey, you okay?
Yeah! Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Where are we going to go today?
We're going to go out the harbour, have a little sail and just have a little explore and see if we can maybe go for a swim.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
There are wheelchair-friendly boats, but this ain't one. My support worker Tom is going to have to help.
My life is in your hands. Thank you. Oh, you right? Oh my God.
So this is the most interesting part.
Why?
When things are going to go wrong,
Yeah.
it's going to be, no.
Depending where the wind's coming from, it could push us onto that boat. If Bryn kind of oversteers, we could end up crashing into the dock.
Yeah.
All right, so shall I just not watch while we do this bit?
Hold your breath. Hold my breath.
Yep.
Go on, ready when you are.
Go for it, slip the line.
Yeah, we're free at the front.
Okay, going backwards.
Yeah. Looks like you're going to clear this boat.
Go on, Captain Bryn. So shame.
Nicely done.
It's the most stressful bit.
How long did it take you to learn all this?
I feel like we're constantly learning stuff.
We tried to learn as much as we could at home. Bryn spent 2 weeks on a boat before we brought ours, and then the day we brought the boat was the first day I'd ever even been on a sailboat. So I was like, really hope I like sailing. There's no going back now, so yeah.
So you bought a boat before you learned how to sail it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
The only way they could afford to make it work was to buy a boat that wasn't new, expensive, or big. Talisman is 43 years old, costs £7,000, and at just 8.5 metres long, it's a maritime minnow.
You're constantly squeezing around each other and accidentally treading on each other's feet, and even getting out of bed in the morning, you've literally got to climb over each other to get out.
I don't mind because I know what the alternatives are.
What are the alternatives then?
We could have a house, but if you're spending all your time earning the money for it, you're not enjoying it as much.
When did you decide to do this?
7 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, we wanted an adventure, and we didn't want to, live in a house. We wanted to live somewhere where we could be travelling, and so we were thinking about motorhomes, canal boats. We never even thought of sailing because you need to be rich to have a yacht was the other thing.
That's always the first thought, isn't it?
Yeah. We saw a couple on YouTube, didn't we? It was the first time we even thought about sailing.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh my gosh, you can do that.
Jade and Bryn have been together since they were at school and spent their early 20s travelling, partying, and racking up debt.
We got in like a bad place with money, so we're like, let's clear all that off and just start from scratch. Yeah, we just knuckled down for 5 years,
When you say knuckle down, what did that look like?
We moved back in with our parents.
You didn't?
We did, separately as well.
That's commitment. How was that?
Didn't go out. We're really, really
For
strict.
5 years?
Yeah,
you
honestly.
Didn't go out?
Our outgoings are so low that if both of us worked for 3-ish months a year, we can keep coming back to the boat and cruising for the other 9.
We live on between 200 and 300 a month.
You only need a little bit of money if you've only got a little bit of outgoings and you're rich. That's how we see it.
Oh, Bryn, you're a wise man. Nice. Go on, Jade. Woohoo!
There you go.
Yay!
Kill the engine for me. Pull the sail.
Oh, it's just the quiet. That is amazing.
It's the best food ever, isn't it?
How long do you think this is going to last, though, the joy of it all? Do you think you're going to get to a point where you go, no?
I can't see that ever happening.
We're just going to keep going until we don't want to keep going. But
What is next?
Spain's our next stop, and then just travel down to the Mediterranean. And
we've got a massive sail the
yeah,
next
it's
one.
going to be a big, big adventure.
6 days at sea.
You two strike me as those people that just really throw themselves into the deep end.
Yeah.
Literally.
We've got to learn one way or another. Let's just, you know,
Learn the
let's
hard
just do
way.
it.
So there's a little spot just over there. I reckon we could drop anchor and have a little swim in the sea.
Yes. That's what I want to hear.
We actually need to tack. So we're turning through the wind. Okay, Sophie, loose it off. That's perfect. Would you like to sail the boat?
Yes.
Yeah. There we go. So take hold of the tiller.
Ooh.
And that is going exactly where we want to go.
Excellent. I think the thing that would scare me the most is the weather. If it got a bit rowdy out here, I think I'd get a bit scared.
The first time we went out, that exact same thing happened. We went out and didn't know what we were doing, and then all of a sudden the wind picked up and I was at the front of the boat trying to wrestle like the sail in, and it got stuck, and it was just absolute like chaos. We've learnt a lesson. We know we need to bring the sails in sooner, and yeah, we won't do it again. Healing.
There we go.
To help me get into the water, Tom is climbing aboard from our support boat.
Should we get in? Should we go for it?
Let's do it.
Look as graceful as you possibly can.
It's a little bit chilly.
No, lovely and toasty.
Right, you guys ready?
Ready? Done. That was it.
Oh, I've been dreaming about this for such a long time.
This is living.
So nice. Oh.
What they've done, it takes a huge amount of courage, especially going off around the world.
You come in. Where should we go?
That sort of freedom of choice and adventure, that is just like, whoa.
You can do this every day. This is your life.
The fact that they dedicated years to make this goal, most people would have given up.
They haven't let anything get in the way of doing what they really wanted to do, which is have an adventure.
Thank you for letting me swim in your pool.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Oh, yes.
I'm travelling across the country, meeting people who've given it all up to start a new life. The last few months have made many of us want to change our lives. So I'm keen to meet people who made the leap a few years ago and see how their dreams have stood the test of time.
So today I'm in North Devon and I'm here to meet Anna and Pete and their charcoal burners. Didn't even know it was a thing. Hi!
Hi, welcome to Ball Every Project.
In the early 2000s, Pete and Anna lived in Bristol and worked in the whole food industry. But a year travelling around Europe made them realise they wanted to live closer to nature, permanently.
Talk me through the kind of where it all started. What was the big picture that you were trying to find?
By moving here, we have a positive environmental impact by being able to restore the habitats on a piece of land that
Saving the planet.
Not on our own.
No, but you're doing your bit.
If we can just protect and enhance just our plots, that's something that we can kind of gift
Really?
for
That
the
was the main
future.
driver then?
Yeah.
So what am I looking at?
They bought these woods in 2006 for £33,000. But it wasn't as simple as just buying some land and building a house on it.
We needed to be able to run a business that was self-sustaining on the piece of land.
Right.
One of the few businesses that allow you to live on your land is charcoal making.
Interesting.
Because you have to be there overnight to make charcoal, and so it's a legitimate reason to live in the woods.
They bought a charcoal kiln, built an energy-efficient house, then a cabin that provides income as a holiday let. And if that's not enough, they're almost self-sufficient when it comes to food.
I mean, did you have any experience of any of this before?
We knew nothing to start with. The internet's taught us most of what we know.
Really?
Yeah.
Everything?
Yeah.
Charcoal making is an ancient craft going back thousands of years. The process takes Pete and Anna 2 days, and the cycle begins with emptying the kiln and bagging the last lot.
Now, when you were first learning to do this, was it difficult?
So a friend of ours taught us to make charcoal, and we just did what he said and didn't cut any corners. And then gourmet barbecuers were then coming to us for our charcoal going, it's amazing. And it took us quite a while after that before we actually knew what amazing
Why
meant.
you were amazing.
Yeah.
So how much do you make per bag?
We wholesale a bag at £4.50.
Right.
And we get about 60 of those bags out of this size kiln.
And there's probably about 50 pence worth of costs in a bag.
To spare you the mental maths, that's a profit of £240.
And how much do you guys need to make to be able to live the way that you do?
Our living costs are very low.
Right.
We don't have debt on the house. We can live on about £6,000 a year for the two of us.
Wow.
Between the charcoal and the cabin, we've got an income which more than covers that. And so we can now look after the bit of land that we're living on.
She's good at this.
She is.
Good with an axe. What kind of people do you have to be to do this life?
I mean, you have to be really self-contained. And the fact that we work really well together. I know there's a lot of couples who couldn't live and work together 24 hours a day.
So there's a lot of gambling on you two getting on as a couple.
Yeah, no, there really is. Yeah. And luckily, that gamble's paid off.
Can I have a go?
You can have a go.
And then...
And then hit it again.
Hey! Right, keep them coming. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And what's next for you guys? What's your end goal? What's the plan?
We want to make this permanent nature reserve.
OK.
And hopefully expand it. We're setting up a charity that we can leave all this to when we die, so that it then remains a nature reserve.
We don't have children of our own, and the work that we have put in already, it would be a shame for all of that just to get grubbed up into a field. So we toyed with different ideas, and the charity seems to be a good way to go.
Wood chopped, it's time to load the kiln.
You happy with that?
I think so.
Oh, there is a little bit of smoke
We've
there.
got some smoke. We'll check it on it later, but then we can just leave it till the morning.
Great.
Right, so in the meantime, I'm going to go and sort some food.
Nice.
Yeah, would you like to look around the rest of the land?
I'd love to.
While Pete heats the charcoal, what else?
Beautiful.
Anna shows me some of their land.
This would be my favourite spot if I lived here. I love this. So what did it used to be before?
So here we had a lot of scrubby woodlands of sort of small birch and willow. And like the whole area around used to be culm grasslands, which is a rare habitat for certain species of wildflower and various insects and birds and butterflies. And so we are restoring this back to something resembling what it once was.
Wow.
It will be a decades-long process, so we're just starting. So we've cleared the woods, which we've then turned into charcoal, and we reseeded this in July. It's beautiful. Should we head back and have some food on the charcoal?
Yes, absolutely.
I think we deserve a glass of wine.
Yeah, I think so. We earned it.
Cheers, guys. Thank you so much for having me. Cheers.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Oh, that's drinkable. That's really drinkable. They've not let anything get in the way. They've decided that whatever sacrifices they might have to make, they've made. And look what they've got. I really admire that. Do you know what? I think the work is really hard, but I think finding someone to do it with might be harder. I think that's why you've got onto something. Yeah. I want what you've got.
We like what we've got.
Yeah, we like what we've got.
From the people I've met, I'm getting a sense of what you need to change your life. And the good news is, it isn't all about money. But no one I've met has said it was easy. I'm riding to Orside Farm in Sussex to meet a couple who began a new life just weeks before the pandemic, and it's tested them on every level. Today I'm in Sussex to meet Sinead and Adam, who run an edible flower farm. They have made the move from London out into the countryside. It's sort of early days, so I'm intrigued to see how they're getting on, you know, how they're finding things.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Adam and Sinead met at college when they were teenagers, then got together in their 20s. A few years ago, they were living in the commuter belt and working in office jobs.
So when did you guys come down here?
A couple of days before lockdown happened.
Wow.
Yeah, good from the angle that we had a huge open space, but we came here without like a water connection at all.
It's been 18 months of things going wrong. Last year, we lost all of our business because restaurants closed. We didn't have any water, so we couldn't grow anything anyway.
What was it that compelled you to do this in the first place?
We started on an allotment site in East London alongside our old jobs. Sinead would start taking photos of stuff and put it on Instagram, and then chefs would suddenly start getting in touch with us. They would be like, how do we get your produce? And it's just like, what?
Other, bigger restaurants followed, planting the seed of an idea. Adam sold his flat and they sunk everything they had, £35,000, into Orside. 4.5 acres of bare ground and with no way back.
What's these and those?
So those are fennels. They've been invaded by an army of aphids at the moment.
Yeah, we've had quite a few issues with pests. Basically wiped out 90% of our first crop.
We weren't naive enough to think there's not going to be problems. Like, to come down to this field, we had to do quite a huge risk assessment. So what would you do in case of like pests or weather? And yeah, one of the things we didn't write down was, what if there's a pandemic happens and everything shuts down?
Come on, guys.
Yeah. First half of this year's been a bit of a write-off, hasn't it?
The site's become a bit of a swimming pool.
It doesn't really feel like summer with flowers that should be popping up everywhere. So yeah, it's a bit of damage control now.
Are you regretting it then?
Yeah.
Don't hold back. Don't, you know.
We're still like really fortunate. We're still doing the thing that we love, and I think we're just a bit worn out with, yeah, 18 months of things going wrong.
I think they probably are being quite hard on themselves, because I suppose it's one of those circumstances where their expectations haven't quite yet been met.
Right, so we're gonna propagate some plants. You just kind of make a little
hole in the middle.
little hole, pop it in.
Composting between the fingers just feels nice.
It does. Do you feel like you're purposeful in what you're doing?
When we were in London, we didn't really have a lot of purpose. And it's something that like I've struggled quite a lot with, like my anxiety and depression is just like, what's the point in anything? This is still the thing that like drives me. It's still the thing that gets me out, gets me out of bed, makes me like want to live, if that's not too dark to say. Like There's nothing else that makes me like this happy. There's nothing else that makes me like so full of awe.
Knowing at your age the thing that makes you the happiest and doing it, that's it, isn't it? That's life sewn up.
It's nice we've worked it out.
You've worked
just
it out.
Just got to try and make it work. But
yeah. You know, you start to dig a little deeper and you can see exactly why they have done this. As Sinead said, it's given her reasons to live. I mean, fundamentally, she's found purpose. Together, they've found so much joy. So it's almost impossible to question why would they do this.
Since they moved on site last year, home has been a 25-year-old caravan bought for £1,200.
So when you first got the caravan here, how was that?
We had a lot of problems.
Heating water was just done on a camping stove. So that would be heating up the dirty water from the water butt, filling up a bucket and then just standing in the shower with it and just splash yourself with this broth of dead tadpoles.
Basically,
Do you think either of you could have done it on your own?
No.
No.
Well, here's to tomorrow morning.
Here's to tomorrow morning.
Here's
It's
to
going to be,
tomorrow.
what, 6 a.m. start?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, so not too many of these.
To get a sense of what Adam and Sinead do here, I'm camping out on the farm tonight to help with the harvest first thing tomorrow morning. So I'm just sitting in the front of my tent trying to catch the sunset. I was thinking, how nice would it be to sit in a nice comfy chair, get out of my wheelchair, put my feet up. Do you want to know what I found? That. That's what I found. On the plus side, there's this. Look at that sunset. Let's go at night. Shepherd's delight. Time for me to get into bed. So just gonna open my tent up. Like that. Here's the view. 2 years ago, Sinead and Adam had office jobs. Now they're living on the land, growing edible flowers. I've spent the night under canvas to be ready to help with the morning's orders.
Good morning.
Morning.
Oh, you've been busy already?
Yeah, starting early because there's a lot to do.
Yeah, we've got an order for a local pub, so picking some flowers.
So shall I start on these?
Yeah.
How many do you need?
We're going to need 30 of those ones, and then it's 100 of the borage.
Okay. Rush hour in the flower field. I was just thinking how different your day would have been in your life before this.
I used to live in Hertfordshire, and I used to have an hour-and-a-half drive to work, so this is quite nice that my walk to work is about 20 seconds, and I get to play with flowers and plants.
Does the novelty of that ever wear off?
Maybe when it's raining lots.
So what do they say? No rain, no rainbow.
Yeah, yeah.
So once my flowers are all picked and counted, they're put into baskets, taken into the packing shed where then Sinead and Adam put them into their boxes, sealed it all up and head out to deliver them. So we made the deadline, order was complete.
So impressed. You guys have done such an amazing thing. Saying hats off to you both.
I think witnessing someone struggle and then seeing them still persist is, for me, a reminder that that is how I want to live my life. I don't mind a struggle.
I mean, it's part of the job. You have your ups and downs. You just ride them out, don't you?
Cheers to a successful morning.
Thank you for helping us out.
On the other side of struggle is where you find joy and where you find pleasure and reward. And that's what's happening with Adam and Sinead. And that's the kind of life I always search for. That's just another reminder of the criteria for life. It's okay to tick one of the boxes that says it's going to be bad, it's going to be tough. You just got to go for it anyway. All over the country, people are changing their lives in search of a balance that works for them, whether it's where they live, how they make a living, or both. I'm heading north to meet someone who combines the old and new, a different kind of boat life with a very different kind of boater. I'm interested to meet Joanna, who is a hairdresser who lives on her barge and she's got her floating salon. Joanna gave up working in a conventional salon, sold her house and bought her barge. She has found a way of making her job mobile. Hi!
All right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Lord, this is beautiful.
Thank you very much. Come aboard.
Woo! We're in! Oh, look at this. This is the first time I've been on a barge.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
How long have you had her?
So I've had her just over a year, and I've just been cruising round and loving life.
So has it lived up to your expectations?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Even when in winter there was like ice on the inside of my windows, it's what I've signed up for. I just have fun with it and just laugh it off.
Should we go for a ride?
Yes,
Yeah?
let's do it.
Okay. Oh, it's taken some muscle. There's something really cool about seeing you driving this boat. I think I'm looking at you, how people look at me on my motorbike.
yeah, I get that.
I like it. Have you had any crashes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you found a whole new world here?
Definitely. It's mental. I'm like so grateful for the way that I live. I literally wake up and I just like thank the universe. And when I go like to people's houses, I just think like, oh God, you open your curtains to the same car every morning. Like, I open my curtains to like a swan or a duck, and it's just, no, I don't think I'd ever go back to a house. Not for me.
Yeah, it's kind of making my flat in London seem less and less appealing.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we will moor up here, because I just think this is a beautiful place to stop, and then we will cut your hair.
Oh.
Does that sound all right?
Yeah, it's time.
Yes.
I think just to tidy up. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll just literally take those ends off.
Cool. So how many customers are you seeing on a weekly basis?
It just depends on how many people like come past on the boat. It's got my signs in my window. Like quite a few people stop and say like, oh, can I have a haircut? Or I'll get your number and I'll come another day. And then social media helps a hell of a lot.
Yeah. Let's turn that way.
Yeah, look how it's like gorgeous canal. That's what a lot of people like about it, like how relaxing it is and that you can just look out.
It's an experience more than anything, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You know, because I spend a lot of my life thinking about what am I doing, what's my purpose. Do you have that sense, or are you just enjoying your life?
I definitely just want to make people feel good about themselves. With hairdressing, like when people walk away with like a big smile on their face, like, oh my God, I love it, it's so good. I think that's the best bit of being a hairdresser.
So how do you pay for all the outgoings of the boat?
I do my hairdressing, and then I also do OnlyFans. I just shave my head and people subscribe and watch the videos. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone's like really shocked. Like, is it just that simple?
In case social media isn't your thing, I should explain OnlyFans is a platform that allows people to make money from content they generate. All kinds of content.
But the people that come in to buy the videos that you put up, it's for a kink.
Yeah, some of them are. Other people I've had that are just like, oh my God, I really want to shave my head, but I don't dare, so I want to see how you do it. It gives them sort of like the confidence to do it, which is, I love that, because I'm like, oh, please just do it, like you don't need hair, like you can feel good without hair, like it's just hair.
How much money are we talking about?
Probably about 400 a month.
That's a lot. So how many times are you shaving your head a month?
So my hair grows really quick.
So
I could do mine like every 2 weeks.
You just put your camera up, you shave your head.
Yeah.
Can we do it?
Do you want to shave my head or do you want me to shave my head?
I'd shave your head.
Yeah. Okay, we'll definitely do that.
Let's do it. I feel really boring in comparison. It's like a little trim with my hair, you know. Ready?
Yeah.
You filming?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my gosh, you just leave it like that.
That's amazing. Oh, that feels so good.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, right, to the sides. All right, I'm going in. I'm doing the green bit.
Okay.
3, 2, bye. Oh, it's like cutting the grass.
It's so much better.
Wow. That is cool. That is really, really cool. I'm so tempted to just turn it around and do mine.
Do it.
No. You've got a perfect head. I can see how you make money. You're a babe. You're a total babe. I don't know how many people can rock that, but you totally rock it.
I think we're done.
The thing that was really lovely was just hanging out in Joanna's world.
It feels really good.
Yeah. Well, it looks great.
Thank you.
What's the boat terminology for setting off?
Let's go. Ahoy there. I don't know.
Let's go! I'd like to say that I'm going to come away from this thinking about living on a barge, but I'm not going to do that. What I will really take away is that you can make money out of anything, and you can do that anywhere. And that is a very liberating thought. When I think of living wild, of changing my life, this is the place I think of, the Scottish Highlands. It's a dramatic, elemental landscape where the weather and the seasons have a huge impact on life. I have travelled 500 miles from London to Scotland. It's taken me 2 days, and my journey hasn't finished yet. And the final family I'm on my way to meet have gone even further still. So I've arrived in Oban, which is on the west coast of Scotland. I'm travelling now by boat for another 3 hours. Good morning. This is the biggest escape that I've made yet on this adventure. We're going to a very, very, very remote island. Wicked. Oh, thank you very much. To meet a very, very off-grid family. I'm on my way to Gomitra, a small island where the population sometimes reaches double figures. But for the most part, it's capped at 7. There are no facilities on the island. My crew and I have had to bring everything we need for the 2 days. Tents, food, a toilet. There'll be no showers or even hot water for us. Just the bare essentials.
Right, there's your first sight of Gomitra.
Where?
Yeah. Just in behind the point here.
Hey, hey! Feels like getting to Oban felt like it was a long way, and then just getting here is even longer. Yeah, long way. Often, I think, as a wheelchair user, if I think it's going to be inaccessible and it's going to be tough, I sort of go, I'm all right, I'll go somewhere else. Because I just don't want to put myself in that position where I'm like, oh, I can't do it, it's really miserable. I'm making my life harder, deliberately making my life harder. I don't want to do it. But because we're here and this is such an immersive experiencing and I want to know more about the family and I want to test myself and want to see what it's like, that's why I'm doing it. The Primrose family's house is a mile from our camp. Dad, Andy, has offered to give me a ride.
Hi!
Hello!
Tip your hat.
Hi, welcome to the island.
Thank you so much. This is
glad
amazing.
you got here.
Yeah, I'm glad we got here.
It's a great view, isn't it? Looking out there's not many people around. See, that's all deserted. There's no one lives out there. All these islands, no one lives in them there as well.
Cool.
Brilliant. Right.
So the wheels come off.
Oh,
Yeah?
perfect in the front there.
Whoop, whoop.
Gomitra is owned by a millionaire environmental campaigner who lets Andy and his family live here rent-free. In return, they contribute to maintaining the island, some of which is paid work and some of which is voluntary.
Right.
We have arrived.
We have arrived. There we go. Fantastic.
Yay. Away. Does the house have a title?
Yes.
What is it?
Well, we kind of called it Fairy Cottage.
Fairy Cottage.
Yes.
Hello.
Here's what constitutes the rest of the family.
Yes, hello, hello. Hello.
The rest of the family is made up of Mum Yvette and their 15-year-old daughter, Katie.
So how long have you guys been here?
We've been here 3 years. Well, the first year, Kate and myself were here by ourselves because Andy was working down where we used to live, down in Shropshire. So, yeah, that was a lifetime's worth of experience.
Yes.
But what kind of compelled you to make this huge change?
So I was working in a university as a kind of training psychologist, and I was thinking of nature being therapeutic in itself. So I was wanting to move out of the office, move out of the consulting room kind of thing, and do work outside. We'd started to look at bushcraft and survival skills, and we were developing this new company that we had. We were sort of thinking, well, how authentic is it, you know? Is it for real? You know, can you sort of step outside your front door and really use what's around you to survive and, you know, make yourself at home in nature?
OK, so how did that lead to this?
There's also the other side of it, which is the impossibility of sustaining a mortgage, one income coming in, making ends meet. So we wanted to just get rid of all of that.
Basically, we say we gain a huge amount of freedom, but a huge amount of risk.
Tell me what the risks are.
The risks are you have to find your own firewood to light a fire, you've got to be able to light a fire, you've got to find your own food, you've got to grow your own food. Some people would say, I just can't do that.
How about you, Katie?
I'm quite an environmentalist, really, so I like being able to control how I interact with the environment.
You're more fundamentalist, aren't you, than me? Because I'm quite like sometimes say, oh, we could have an electric light at some point. And you'll go, absolutely not. We're
Really?
candles all the way.
Really? Oh, amazing. And just living with mum and dad. How's that?
She doesn't have to do that. I think that would be a trial, living with us all the time, wouldn't it?
Oh, why? What happens?
She goes,
I go to a school hostel, so I go out on a Sunday night to Oban and I come back on a Friday evening.
OK. To get a bit of time with your pals.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what is all of this?
So everything that kind of gets washed in, we kind of find uses for. Things like life jackets.
You found all of this on the washed up on the beaches?
Even American Army helmet.
Yeah. I need a jerry can. That could be helpful.
Get your own rubbish.
OK, right.
I mean, all the stuff that they've collected out of the goodness of their hearts. They could leave it there. That's not their job. They hoard it because there's no other choice. And good on them, because otherwise it would just be sitting on the beaches.
So we get left-handed boots coming all the time. And
Weird.
and no right ones.
Are you surprised by the stuff that you find? I mean...
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, for instance, this washed in, and we've never opened it, and we're not quite sure what it is.
Oh, no. That's not treasure. That is...
But it might be.
It's really...
They are dealing with quite a lot of the consequences of the outside world, the rubbish that comes here.
So tomorrow I thought we'd show us the kind of the foraging aspect of our lives here.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Which is hunting for the crab and the shellfish.
Cool.
See what we get.
Great.
See
so
what...
I've got my night camping. It's going to be fun.
Yes.
It's been a long day, and the crew and I are ready for bed. You might expect to see a sunset shot, but at this time of year, we'd have had to stay up until midnight to get it, well after our bedtime.
Yeah, last night was fine. Camping was fine. I did wake up at sort of 1 o'clock in the morning shivering and think it kind of, oh my gosh, what am I doing? What is this life? And then I sort of, said, right, this is the point of being here. Toughen up, woman.
I've arranged to meet up with Andy and Katie down on the shore to go and check their creel pot.
We've got a pot out there already, so we're going to see if there's anything in. And then we're going to swap pots. And before we go in, we're going to need to grab some bait. So we're going to just pry some limpets off, which is a bit of a knack.
Can you eat a limpet?
Yes. And then... and it tastes like oyster.
You want me to try it?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Go on.
What am I doing?
Eating it. Come on. Taste of the sea. Does it not taste of the sea?
Yes, get in. I did it. There we go.
Can, thank you.
That's
Fantastic.
Do you eat them? You don't eat them.
We don't eat them raw.
Oh, we can
What?
eat them
This is
raw.
not a normal thing. I'm trying to live your life, people.
Yeah, well, fine.
Now I'm stuck. I've got like quicksand. Okay, is that okay?
Grand.
Yeah?
Fantastic. I think we're good. Okay. So I'm going to cut the motor there.
So how long this one? How long has this one been down there?
Put it out 18 hours ago.
Go on, Katie.
Go on.
Oh my God, look at that! 4 of them. So how many of these are we going to keep?
Right, well, we'll keep 3, because I think 4 is too many.
When you think about their values and their ethics and don't take more than the island provides, that even extends to food.
All the pins are coming at you?
It's really admirable. They're just not greedy people.
How much of your food do you actually forage this way?
I think we're about 60 to 70% if you're looking at a figure. 60.
OK, so which is more effort?
What, going to...
Foraging or
That's
going
actually
to
a
the shop?
good point. What is more effort?
Well,
It's a really good
Going to
point.
the shop takes a whole day.
Yeah.
To go to the shop takes a whole day.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's very time consuming.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
let's go in.
Go on.
Maybe we head back before we drift slowly into shore by ourselves.
While Andy takes the first half of our dinner back to the house, Katie and I are joining Yvette to look for scallops.
So is this the kind of stuff you two did on the first year?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What was it like?
Oh, well, just magical, really.
Really?
Yeah.
How old was she then when you moved here?
She was 12.
Wow. What was that like for you as a mum?
I felt as though we were giving her just the most fantastic experience, you know, to help expand horizons, you know.
Totally. Give her a different type of education.
Yeah, exactly. It was tough, and I don't think it always worked.
Really?
Yeah. I felt really, really important, actually, to be able to spend time with her and to develop a relationship that wasn't a stressful one.
She seems so in love with this place, and it seems so part of her identity, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how long we were in there. By the time my lips had gone blue, my fingers were going numb, Katie turned up with 3 scallops. Oh, well done! Score. Which is apparently that's a good amount. That was enough for dinner. It's lovely and cosy.
It is.
That fireplace.
Yeah, it makes a change after the weather, which just turned a wee bit...
Ew.
Dreig, as they would say. A bit dreig, isn't it? Right. So normally we would cook them actually in the seaweed, and so a bit of the seaweed go into the pot. There we go. And also cook them in the seawater. So
delicious. Looks like you're doing open heart surgery.
She should do. There we go. That's one.
So when you first got here, did you get a lot of help?
The thing about the islands is that there is a danger if you kind of give too much aid to people coming to live here, they don't find their feet very quickly.
Right.
So you really have to find your own. Yeah,
OK.
It's a kindness.
Tough love.
Aye.
Oh, look at that. I don't know if you're going to like me saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway.
OK.
Bear with me, but I feel
yeah.
like you've deliberately disabled your lives in a way that I can relate to, because my life got disabled, right, by being paralysed or having a mobility impairment. It's a struggle every day. It's a different way of living. But I find it makes me more creative.
Yes.
It makes me more grateful. It makes me deliberately look at life with a different perspective. Yeah, OK, it's a tough one to say, but I wouldn't change it because it's got me where I've got to.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you're talking, I hear that. In a way, you stripped back the things that make life more easy or able or whatever word you want to use, and you've made it deliberately a challenge. Yeah. Is that fair to say?
It is fair to say. And there's something that felt vegetative about just being comfortable and just, you know, drifting through life. And so I had to get myself out of that. And as you say, make it harder to make it
to make it better.
Yeah, to make it better.
Is this lifestyle, is there longevity in it? What happens when you two are older?
We don't have a security net.
OK.
We don't have a security net now, i.e. living here, and we don't have one for the future. There we go.
Delicious. My God. So this is how dinner is normally done?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God, that is amazing. That crab. That's so good. Katie, actually, I'll tell you what a question I've got for you, which I'm really interested in, is those people that want to live a life that, you know, of more comfort and convenience and all that kind of stuff, what do you think they're missing out on?
I mean, for me, I would say the connection with nature and the outside world, to live more in harmony with it, is a lot more rewarding, really.
Yeah. Making me feel very bad about going back to my life. I suppose when I first arrived here, I thought the family unit could be quite interesting to pick apart and sort of see who's in charge and who wants to do what. But really, they're the right unit. And Katie, who's a 15-year-old girl, I also assume might kind of be a bit reluctant to get stuck in or want to be with her friends or do something different. But if anything, she's leading the charge. She loves it here and she loves this lifestyle. I could feel that kind of, it feels like her identity. So they're very much, yeah, a strong team.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been incredible.
It's been wonderful.
Oh, yeah?
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Just remember, there's always a limpet here for you.
Thank you so much. I'll remember that. All right.
All right, then.
Keep well, keep safe, keep having fun.
I've come to the end of my time on the island and the end of my journey to meet people who've changed their lives. It's a cliche to say that they've been inspirational, but they really have. And while I expected to hear about hard times, I've also encountered people who have found real joy in the way they're living. And it has been incredible to share it.
You know what? There is nowhere I can't go. There really isn't. Spending time with all these people that have made such radical changes is inspiring. I think it's reinforced and reaffirmed that I want a life that ticks many boxes. I don't know if I could go all in on some of the lifestyles that I've spent time in, but I certainly want fragments of many of the lives that I've now tasted. You know, I want that freedom feeling, that adventure feeling. There's many reasons why we don't change our lives. Fear of getting it wrong or making a mistake. I think those things are a real shame because they really disable our lives. You know, they really stop us from living our full potential. So I think going off and just deciding to just go for it and not overthinking, that's certainly something I'll take away from all of this. There are barriers everywhere, but they can be overcome.
1, 2, 3.